Hello, everyone. For the longest time, sci-fi fans have been looking for the ultimate Game of Thrones space opera. And a lot of fans of the BattleTech MechWarrior franchise have been saying that this, if only a studio would pick this one up. If only, if only, if only. Sad to say, nobody has done it yet. And that's the main reason why I'm doing this video here. It's going to be a multi-part. I don't know how many parts in all. But for those of you out there that don't know anything about the MechWarrior or the BattleTech universe, I'll do these short videos. This one is, I'll share the link down below in the
and with fire. Armed with the power of the stars, humanity built its way out of the mud and stone of ancient Terra.
So basically, this video here starts out with how man on planet Earth developed the technology that brought it to the stars.
We forged the modern age, an age in which we would no longer be bound by the limits of our strength or the confines of our little blue world.
No longer be confined to our little blue world. Interesting.
We tore holes in reality and flung ourselves into the furthest reaches of the void, and we prospered. Over the course of only a few hundred years, we expanded into space and built the most powerful civilization this species has ever seen.
This species, mankind, out throughout the stars within a couple of hundred years.
Hundreds of billions of people living on thousands of planets, ruled by a dozen greater and lesser kingdoms, and united under the imperial banner of the Star League in a period of unprecedented prosperity, relative peace, and technological growth.
So, for a lot of people out there, you don't know nothing about this. Okay, this video is a great introduction. The Star League is where it all began, basically. Once we acquired this technology, once we started going out to the stars, we had like this golden age. And then shortly after, things got sour. There's a lot of novels. It began with a tabletop game. There's been video games, online multiplayer games. And this has been going on for 4 decades now.
United, not always by choice. The fires of the Unification Wars were ruled by gods, titanic fusion-powered war machines known as BattleTechs.
Whoops. Battle mechs, also known as mech warriors, mechs. The reasoning behind this, I won't get into too many details, but basically, okay, you do have this power called the nuke, and you can nuke planets, but then it makes it extremely hard to get to the resources if everybody's dead and the planet's into rumble. So we built these giant robots to wage our wars, and it kind of rings similar to stuff that is currently happening. We are not going straight for the biggest weapon right away, and there's a reason for that.
By gods, titanic fusion-powered war machines known as BattleTechs. But this grand palace of human achievement was built on the foundation of conquest and empire, and over time, it was eroded by apathy, corruption, and infighting, until treachery and murder finally plunged the Star League to chaos. With the Golden Age slipping into civil war, General Alexander.
So, there's also this pretext that life is so good for so many people that somehow human nature kicks in and kind of wrecks it. And some people who are noticing the changes are not necessarily agreeing with it decide, you know what, I've had enough of this. I am going my own way. I will find my own path. The universe is big enough. If people cannot keep it together, I will take those that think like me who want to live in a peaceful world and will just go and start over again somewhere else.
Kerensky, commander of the vast armies of the Star League, gathered those still loyal to him and left the Intersphere, disappearing into the vast reaches of deep space. It was a final, desperate gamble to preserve the Golden Age. By removing the most powerful army in human history from the hands of the so-called successor states, Kerensky hoped to force them into a peaceful resolution. He failed.
Yeah, you have very noble intentions, but once again, human nature seeps in. It's a sad thing to see that mankind can have all this technology and still we cannot change our nature. That's something that everybody at some point we are going to have to decide as a society, where do we want to go? And it's coming sooner than we
For the
think.
next 300 years, the Intersphere consumed itself in hellfire. In their bids for the empty throne of the Star League, each of the great houses burnt away their incalculable fortunes of will, technology, and humanity. Their futile attempts to reunite the galaxy under their own banners laid waste to the Intersphere, bringing ruin to untold numbers of people and shattering a thousand years worth of progress. The year is 3051 AD. The successor states have exhausted themselves. The raging fires of the succession wars have burned to embers. The battlements, once the symbol of the might of humanity, now serve as the avatars of a mythic bygone age, slowly decaying into ruin. 300 years after the shattering of empire, the followers of Kerensky have returned. Flames of conquest rage ahead.
Well, I will share the link down below so you can watch this uninterrupted. But let me know what you think down in the comments down below. Would you like to see more of these videos that are on YouTube? I can gather a collection of them, do a commentary. I think this was a good introduction. The artwork of this video was really nice, and hopefully this will trigger some awareness that there are these stories out there that need to be told on a bigger screen. That's my opinion. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Like, dislike, all is good down here. It's YouTube. See you in the next video.